I'm at Heather Farm Park in Walnut Creek, California, and it is absolutely one of my favorite places to be. It's a neat little park, and I like to walk along the California native plant garden, and I just enjoy coming here several times throughout the year to see how things change with the seasons. This park is free for anyone to walk through, and there's all kinds of neat things to look at, as well as some educational information. And there is a neat little children's garden. I am a child at heart, so I'm going in here. And I just love all of the attention to detail to make each nook and cranny of this park so fun and unique. Ooh, we've had a lot of rain here lately. I will not be crawling through here. And here is their rose garden. When the roses are in bloom, it is really gorgeous here. People have weddings here, and I can totally see why it's a nice setting. This is just a small portion of the park. There are also some really great trails surrounding this area, and if you love plants and nature, this is a really great place to be. The main reason why I'm here today is because they have a greenhouse and nursery, and a few times a year they have a plant sale with some really cool things, and sometimes they have things that I have never seen or heard of before, so I always come here if I can make it. They have a nice little succulent section, some nice ground covers, lots of perennials, a little selection of peppers and tomatoes, some squash, and some really neat looking plants. So what did I get? Well, I'm going to tell you. I was good. I only got 3 things. First up is this Italian arum, and I was really drawn to how neat the leaves look, and this is what it's supposed to look like when it's more mature. When I got home, I did a little more research on this plant, and some people consider this a weed actually, and also consider it invasive and tough to get rid of, mostly due to the fact that it has tubers. But that's not the end of the world. I can just put this in a container so it doesn't take over my whole garden. But the leaves were just so gorgeous, I couldn't leave it there. Next up is this wandering macoycoy, or Libertia peregrinans. And it is native to New Zealand, and it's an evergreen plant related to irises that are supposed to have small white flowers on it, and apparently in the winter these colors will brighten. It definitely stopped me in my tracks at the plant sale. These will spread by rhizomes, so I should decide if I'm okay with these spreading, and I might have a nice spot for it in the front yard where it could look nice when it eventually spreads. Last but not least, this is European cranberry bush, the snowball variety, and I got this because it sounded neat and it should develop some cool white pom-pom flower clusters. It does produce edible berries, but I have heard that they are bitter and mildly toxic, so I'll probably just stay away from consumption unless I learn otherwise that they can be consumed without dying. I know that things like elderberry are toxic if you don't cook them, so it may be a similar situation with these. I'll have to do more research. But I am really excited to add these to my garden, some new neat colors and pretty leaves.